What's up guys, welcome back to GoldClassGaming, and today I'm here with my combo video for my Pendulum ABC deck profile that I did yesterday, which is when I played at YCS Atlanta this last weekend. So yeah, this is the primary combo I was doing all weekend on people, and I'll show you two variations of it, because I built this deck to have two variations of this one combo based on my matchup, which I talked a bit about in the deck profile. I talked about, you know, picking Dweller versus Infinity in the combo, so I'll go over both those variations. Yeah, so without further ado, I will get right into the deck profile, or combo video. So we're going to start, our combo will start with our Union Hanger, our Symphonic Warrior Guitar, and our Dragon Shrine, and as always, our two blank cards. You know, so like basically this Dragon Shrine can also be just access to Dark Worm, so Foolish Burial, this can be Terraforming, or also this can be B, and you can get most of the way through the combo. So we'll start off by doing Dragon Shrine. I always like to do Dragon Shrine first, because then if they ash it, you still have your Guitar and your Hanger in your hand, which can lead you to a regular old Buster Griffin board. And so if you just do a blind Dragon Shrine, they won't know what you're playing, and they might assume it's just pure Pendulums, and they'll ash that, or stop you from summoning out like Dishudo. So it's some pretty solid ash bait. Dragon Shrine will send our Dark Worm, and then we will use the effect of Dark Worm to summon himself to the field. And then once he's summoned to the field, he'll use his other effect to search our Supreme King Gate 0 to our hand. And next up, we will put our Symphonic Warrior Guitar in our scales. Then use his effect to discard a card to summon Symphonic Warrior Mics from the deck. Where is my Mics? There you are. So we'll summon Mics out of the deck. And now for the remainder of the turn, we have two normal summons, because this is a lingering effect to give us bonus normal summons. That's very important to note. Now we will link off our Dark Worm and Mics for our Heavy Metal Foes Electromite. Now this is where the combo first diverges. If you want to make Abyss Dweller, you send a second copy of Dark Worm, and if you want to make Cyber Dragon Infinity, you will send Speedroid Passing Glider. Then you will activate Union Hanger and search our copy of Bee Buster Drake. Then you'll put our Supreme King Gate 0 in our other scale, and then conduct our Pendulum Summon. If you are going to make Dark Worm, you will Pendulum Summon both. If you're trying to make Abyss Dweller, you will Pendulum Summon both Dark Worms, and then overlay those two into Dweller. But for Infinity, you'll Pendulum Summon your Passing Glider and your Mics, as they are your level 5s. And then you will also Pendulum Summon B out of your hand, and you will not use the Hanger equip yet. For now, you will immediately overlay these two for Cyber Dragon Nova, and then rank up Nova into Cyber Dragon Infinity. Then then you'll use the effect of Electromite to destroy your Gate 0 and then add it back to your hand, and then draw another card. We're going to have another blank card in our hand. Now we can link Electromite and Bee Buster Drake off into our copy of Reproducus. And then B will activate and add a copy of Heavy Mech Support Armor to our hands. We will use our first normal summon to normal summon Armor to the far right main monster zone. And then also use his effect to summon Bee Buster Drake below Reproducus. You can summon an Armor to any zone that's not below Reproducus or the center zone. So basically any of these two zones work. Then we'll use the effect of Reproducus to turn Bee Buster Drake into a dinosaur, which will allow us to link summon a copy of Summon Sorceress. B will trigger once again and add, my phone is vibrated, add a Assault Core to our hand. Then we will use Summon Sorceress, targeting Cyber Dragon Infinity, to summon C Crush Wyvern out of our deck. Now we're going to link our Armor and our C into a copy of Proxy Dragon. Then C will trigger, summoning a Assault Core out of our hand. Then you'll link our Summon Sorceress and a Assault Core for Nightmare Griffin. Then our ASL core will trigger in Graveyard, which will add back our heavy mech support armor. And then we will use our second normal summon to summon heavy mech support armor. Use his effect to once again revive B Buster Drake. And then now we will finally use the effect of Union Hanger to equip a. Want to equip our Torque Tune Gear to our B Buster Drake, which will turn B into a level 4 tuner. And then we will use B and heavy mech armor for a synchro summon of level 7 FA Dawn Dragster. B will once again use the effect of search, where at this point you can just search whatever union monster you want for next turn. I like heavy mech support armor since it's really good for getting plays going next turn, but that search is totally up to you. Now we're going to banish our Sea Crush Wyvern, our B Buster Drake, and our A Assault Core from our graveyard to special summon ABC Dragon Buster out of our extra deck. This is the ending board. You have you have 4 cards in your hand. One of them is gate, so you have 2 blank cards, gate 0, and then whatever you searched off of your last B. Then you have your Cyber Dragon Infinity, your Nightmare Griffin, Proxy Dragon, FA Dawn Dragster, and ABC Dragon Buster. You now have basically a skill drain and Omni negate from monster spells or traps, and also a spell and trap negation. Both of these two negate and destroy, which is great. And then also Proxy Dragon can be used to destroy one of the monsters it points to. If one monster you control would get destroyed by battle or card effect. So if your opponent attempts to destroy ABC Dragon Buster, you don't have so this board does not leave you room to tag out. But if your opponent attempts to destroy ABC Dragon Buster, you can use Proxy Dragon's effect to destroy FA Dawn Dragster, and then protect Dragon Buster. And then normally, what happened to me at least is people would at bare minimum attack over Proxy Dragon since it has such low attack, and then pass. But then attacking over Proxy Dragon after he had used the effect to protect Dawn Dragster left me with three zones to tag out Dragon Buster. But your mileage may vary. But yeah, because Nightmare Griffin and Proxy Dragon point to Infinity, Buster, and Dawn Dragster, all of their effects are active. They can all be used, and your opponent will be locked out of special summon monster effects unless they should deal with Nightmare Griffin. But that'll be hard to do since you have 2 negations there to disrupt your opponent and protect your board, as well as 4 cards in hand for next turn, including your low scale to then next turn be able to pendulum summon any monsters you might have should they break your board. You have 2 cards to just discard for Buster for absolutely free, while still being able to maintain your low scale and your search off of B to use to get plays going next turn. Now, I'm gonna rewind a little bit back to where I had we're gonna rewind right back to when we had. We're gonna go way back in time. Yeah, so we're gonna have. So what's gonna happen here is that when we link summon Electromite, instead of sending our instead of sending Speedroid Passing Glider, you're just gonna send a second copy of Darkworm. And then this time around, when you Pendulum summon, you're going to summon out those 2, which along with your B. But this will allow you to summon Abyss Dweller, and then when you link in the Summon Sorceress, you're gonna put Sorceress over in this zone over here, because since this is not a machine, you have to move her so then she can use the heavy mech armor you're gonna normal summon here to target to summon the C out of your deck. That's the one change that you make to the combo when you're summoning Dweller instead of Infinity. But yeah, so that's it for the combo. I was doing this combo to people all all over last weekend. If you guys like this combo, please like the video and leave a comment down below. It really helps me out. If you guys want to see more of my videos, please subscribe. And I try to upload multiple times a week, but because I am a student, no schedule is guaranteed. Anyway, I'll like to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.